Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the BSGL. Today we are going to be watching the Rising Stars game, the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, and the All-Star game. All of those things, of course, on All-Star Weekend. Today we have the world against the U.S. in our Rising Stars game to start, as there's a quick look at the starting lineups for both teams. So let's just hop right into this game. I will be doing a live commentary over these and not my usual voiceover like on the normal BSGL videos. So let's see how it goes. Here we go. We are set for tip-off as it is Rich Mack and Boom Shea. Rich Mack wins it and goes to Freddie Figueroa of the Detroit Titans. So I got to tell you, Freddie Figueroa does not look like he is a first or second year player. So here's Stephen Morris going right at the rim, and he puts it in for the first 2 points for the US of A. As Stephen Morris plays for the Chicago Enforcers, if you did not know, he's a power forward, and he has been an absolute dog for them this year. He is, in fact, their leading scorer over Will Trust. Morris again goes right at Santos de Oliveira and puts another one in as he is feasting here so far. Look at that pass from Stackhouse to Jordan. So I do believe that they are teammates down in Miami, as that was a gorgeous feed from Stackhouse as Jordan throws it down. Here's Stackhouse again! Oh my lord, TJ Stackhouse puts Lester Bates on an absolute poster off the feed from Strawberry. Oh my lord. What a slam. What a way to open up this Rising Stars game as Morris is making easy work of Santos de Oliveira. So Stackhouse, Jordan, and Strawberry all doing very well so far, and all three from Miami. They all play for the Flamingos alongside All-Star captain Achille Antonov. As you've got to wonder how their record is as bad as it is right now. So I think that they are just about a game or two below and or above 500. As there's Bates with a nice steal, goes to Figueroa, who couldn't hit the jumper, and Morris couldn't throw it down on the putback. Oh, look at the lob from Bates to Rich Mack. Thought that was going to get stolen in the air, but Rich Mack throws it down as that man is as a big boy. He looks like a Mack truck in there. So here's Stackhouse driving again, and it's denied by Mack. Morris coming back the other way. He's going to pull up for three. What in the world? Stephen Morris nails a heavily contested just pull-up three. Look at that pass from Cade Cunningham inside to Rich Mack. That is Cade Cunningham of Portland as he finds the big man for two. With 12 seconds left here in the first quarter of action, it is looking like the future is bright here for the BSGL. As these prospects, these Rising Stars have put on quite a show. As there's James Long proving my point. Long out of where he plays for the Shift, nails the three. There's Abdul Wahad, puts up a full quarter there at the end of the quarter, and it is 18-11 USA after one. Here comes Cade Cunningham and Team USA as he's headed at the hoop, and he gets that one to fall. As it has been a while since Team World has scored. You can see that they're just 5 of 19, and it has been over 3 minutes since their last bucket. They need one now. Look at Cade Cunningham dropping a slick dime into James Long. These two have been killing it at these guard positions here for Team USA so far. Oh, how about the lob from Lester Bates to Trent Beretta, who throws it down as USA has gone on a huge run to now a 29-11 lead over Team World. Look at Bates off the feed from Figueroa. They are running all over this World team, and he throws a two-hander down to push the lead to 18. Rich Mack inside. Way too open. He throws down the two-handed jam. Everybody knew it was coming. There's another lob as Morris catches this one from Figueroa, and it's looking like Team World has run completely out of gas. There's Dyson in the corner for three. He is way too open as it is a 24-point game. And if you look back, this game was 11-13. The USA just up by 2 not very long ago, and since then they have gone on a 25 run, 3-25 run. I had to do the quick math in my head, make sure I didn't get it wrong. Yeah, that is quite bad as the time runs down here. Cunningham at the horn, could not hit it, as we will head into the half. There's Dyson for 3 again off the second chance effort, as Team World had a little bit of life at the beginning of this half, but it has since faded as USA is back up on him. How about that bucket from Stackhouse? He goes inside, gets him to bite on the little shifty pass fake, and then nails the fadeaway as there's Team USA getting right back at him with a Stephen Morris dunk as he throws that one down on the inside. How about Long on the fast break? Gives this man the crossover and goes up and throws it down with not one but 2 hands. Here's Long on the inside again. He throws down yet another one as this game continues to be ugly as the U.S. is up almost 30 points. Here's the lob to Rich Mack from Massenburg as USA has dunked their way to now a 30-point lead, and we are still only in the third quarter. There's James Long again. As look at the little man fly. He goes up and throws one down. We are just about 2 minutes through quarter number 4 as it has continued to be just an absolute bloodbath for the world as they have just gone from good to bad to worse. As we see Stephen Morris head to the line here. And he hits one. And he hits both. As you can just see that they have probably just out-hustled him most of the game, but out-muscled him the rest. There's a 3 from Raven. The man out of Toronto, I do believe, is he playing for Toronto. Of course, I don't know why I keep saying out of Toronto like he's from there, but he nails the 3 there for the world as they finally get something going, as it's going to get taken right away by Morris, as it seems like every time the world gets something, Morris takes it right away. As you can see there, that he already has 19 points. Here's Trent Barretta after the steal on the fast break. As look at the big man get the steal and run the floor. Nice play from the big man from Cincinnati. Just a minute to go in this one as the U.S. will take it by a very large margin. It was close there up until about the second quarter when the world just kind of fell apart. But remember, if you want to have a prospect or a player in this next year's Rising Stars game, possibly, then go ahead and submit a prospect to this year's draft. And the first 50 will be drafted for sure, as that is a guarantee. So just go ahead and, tell me about your prospect down below if you want them to be in there. Put their name, height, ethnicity, position, where you want them to be from, some strengths, some weaknesses, and a short backstory, and any other details that you feel necessary. And I'll be sure to put them into this year's draft class, as our Rising Stars game is just about over here in season number 1, All-Star Weekend. Nice job from the US of A as they do take the game 38-71, as we will go to the box score to see how these young players did. So here we are checking out the box score on the game. The final score ends up being 65-122, an absolute trouncing in the All-Star game, as we can see that the world got outscored 5-34 in the second quarter and never could quite get back up on the horse after that. As Morris leads the way for the US of A, probably would have won player of the game if they had given it out. 33 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. For James Long, he had 28. Dyson with 15, Rich Mack with 14 and 16, and you can see the rest of the squad down here. For the world, TJ Stackhouse led the way with just 14, Raven 13. Nobody else even broke double digits. Abdul Wahad had 12 rebounds, and you can look at the rest. As who do you think was the Rising Stars game MVP? Be sure to leave that below, along with who you think should win the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, and who should win, or who you think should have won the All-Star Game MVP once those obviously happen. But with that being said, we will head into the three-point contest. So here are our contestants for the first ever BSGL three-point contest. We have Bam Majabah, Manuchar Nachbar, Ed Weber, Achille Antonov, Landon Cambridge, and Ivan Heinsohn. Just a quick note, Heinsohn and Achille are both of our All-Star captains, which is kind of interesting. So we've got a little bit of an unspoken thing going on between those two to see who can get a little bragging rights before the All-Star game if one of those two wins. So leave your prediction now. Who is coming home with the three-point contest championship? My guess would be Manuchar Nachbar from the Baltimore Hustlers. He's been pretty much a bucket all year and their leading scorer, but it is really anybody's game. Bam Majabah will be up first, averaging 12.9 points this season. Let's see how he does here in the three-point contest. He's got his second one to go. Misses the third, hits the fourth and fifth. As he's gonna need to pick up the pace. You got about 12. You got 12 seconds per rack, and right now he is not on pace to be finishing the whole thing. As he misses the first, this is his money rack. Gets the second, misses the third, hits the fourth. He's got a weird looking jumper. Hits the fifth as well, as he is definitely not going to be able to finish. As this has not been the best performance I've ever seen, but not bad for the inaugural player here for the three-point contest for the BSGL. He's got 16. Let's see if he can finish with 20. There's 17. He's going to need to heat up. 18. He's going to need the money ball for 20. He didn't get it off. So 18 for Bam Majabah, as we will see if that will be good enough to get him into the next round. As here was my prediction in Manuchar Nachbar. Let's see how he can do. First rack was a bit of a struggle. He only hit one. I think they call that the announcer's curse. I had to say he was my pick, so now he pretty much has to struggle, right? As he only has 5 after the first 2 racks out of a total 12 points that could be there to get. As there's a nice green bean from the top of the key. Another one from the top of the key. Can he get the money ball? No. So with only 7 going into his money rack, he's going to need to get hot and get hot fast. There's one. Couldn't hit the third. Fourth is no good. And Nachbar has so far looked like the worst of the two. Once again, it's just because I had to have picked him. As it's not looking like he can beat the 18 now. He could get 16 with the money ball, and he does. As he gets 4 out of 5 on his last rack, but a lot of missed shots there for Nachbar. Ed Weber from Anaheim up now. Let's see how he can do as he nails the first and second and third. Look at Weber coming out hot. He's 4 for 4, 5 for 5. Ed Weber. So far so good, as he does finally miss one. It's his first one on the money rack. As he's missed, what is that? He misses 2 of the 5 on the money rack. He already has 12. He will probably easily get by Nachbar, maybe even Bam Majabah. Hits the last ball on his third rack, and he's got 14 going into the fourth rack. He's got 1 on the fourth rack. Make that 2 on the fourth rack, as he has already passed Nachbar. Let's see if he can get past Bam. He's going to need a couple of these. Now he's tied with Bam. Past Bam. Can he get past 20? He can. Ed Weber hit all of his money balls on the rack besides the non-money ball rack. As here's Achille Antonov, front runner for MVP, dang near 30 points a game, 17 boards and 12 assists. As I mean, he's a good three-point shooter, but he is a big guy, so it'll be interesting to see how he fares against these guards, as he just went 0 for 5 on his money rack. So far here from the wing, he's doing pretty all right. 3 for 3, as he will go 3 for 5. He's going to need to heat up quickly, too, if he wants a shot in the championship round. Starting to heat up a little bit here from the top, as he hits 2 in a row, but couldn't get the third. On to the other wing now. Nothing going so far for Achille. It's looking like a tough night out there for the big man, because I don't think anybody was expecting this. Another miss. Another miss. He has gone completely cold as he finally hits one, puts up his last shot, and he will just get 9. As that was not a stellar performance from our hopeful MVP winner. Now here's Landon Cambridge. He's going to start with his money rack as well. Misses the first, hits the second, misses the third, misses the fourth, and hits the fifth. So he's already got 4, but he has no more money rack. Finally gets one on the second rack as he hits the third, fourth, and not the fifth as he's at 6 with 3 to go. Now at the top of the key, can Cambridge heat up? There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh, couldn't quite get 4 or the 5th. As you really want those money balls to go, those are the ones that are worth 2 points. As the ball boy gets in his way there a little bit. Hopefully that won't affect his score. As he's got to get past, what was it, 21, 18, and 16, I think, are the 3 top scores right now, because he's already passed Achilles 9. So he's got 12, 13. He's going to need this one. He missed it. So maybe my Natch Bar pick will stay alive and head into the second round, because I do believe 4 advance. But Natch Bar is in the hot seat. Well, no, it'd be Cambridge in the hot seat now with Heinsohn coming up. Let's see how the big man out of Memphis can do. He's got 1 already from the corner, the big lefty. He will only hit 1 on his first rack. He's doing about as well as his big man counterpart so far. There's 1 from the second rack as he gets the 4th ball and his money ball to go. Now to the top of the key. No good on his first. Got the second. No good on the third, or the 4th, or the 5th. As he only hits 1 on the 3rd rack, and he is looking like he's gone cold as he finally hits 1. Make that 2, but just 2. So no 3-ball racks for Heinsohn so far, but he's got his money rack in the corners. He's hit 1 and 2. Needs this one big time as he only gets 11. Some not so great performances from our 2 all-star captains. As after round 1, there are your stats. The 2 big men at the bottom and the guards up above them. So Natch Bar will advance. Thank God, I thought I cursed him with my pick. As I do. Whoops. What the heck just happened? Okay, well apparently if you push literally any button on the controller, it skips right past, but Natch Bar posts a best, or a nightly high of 25, as I'm sorry I accidentally skipped his. My hand slipped down and pushed A on the controller and it skipped right past, like without even giving me like a option or anything. As I guess we'll see if Majaba can beat him. He's got 5 so far. He's going to need to get very hot, because 25 is quite the score there from Natch Bar on the one time we didn't get to see it. As he is definitely heating up. He's got 9 already. There's a 10th and an 11th. It's looking like he's facing the wrong way when he shoots. He finishes his jumper facing like his left-hand side. There's a money ball on the 4th rack as he's got a couple to fall and another. He's got 17, as I do not think that he has enough to get past the 25 that Natch Bar posted. So I promise I did not set it to have Natch Bar win or anything, as it will be interesting to see if anybody can beat his 25, as Majaba posts a 19. Let's see how Ed Weber can do with that money ball in the opening corner, as he's 2 for 3 now, 3 for 4, and 4 for 5, so a great money ball rack there for Weber. As let's see how the man from Anaheim can do on these next couple racks. He has got to start heating up. You pretty much can't miss 3, let alone 4 in a row. Oh, he missed a whole rack. I don't know if he can even do it now. So he's going to need 25. He is still now 15 away. Make that 14. Needs this money ball for sure, and he got it. So there are a total of, I think, 12 points left that he could get. So he is definitely not catching up now that he has missed those couple. And he is winding down on time as well. So let's see if he can even get these last ones up. There he gets one to fall. 3rd one, no good. 4th one, got it. Last one, his time expires. He got it. As he posts a respectable 18. And now we will head to Cambridge. There was only 3 that advanced to the final. And Manuchar Natch Bar does win, even though we didn't get to see his championship round because I'm dumb and accidentally skipped past it. But my prediction was right, as Natch Bar takes home the three-point contest championship. Do we get to see a trophy or anything? Not looking like it. Guess we'll head to the dunk contest. So here are the 4 in the dunk contest. We have Dennis Aycock, Midas Khan, Parker Puff, and Wade Cage. Go ahead and make your predictions now. Who do you think will win this dunk contest? My money would be on Wade Cage, but you know, I thought Natch Bar got eliminated round 1 and he ended up winning, so it will be interesting to see how these 4 do. So Dennis Aycock, number 20, playing for the Boston Hilltoppers. His teammate, of course, in this as well, and Parker Puff. So the Boston Hilltoppers have pretty much got a 50-50 chance of bringing this thing home. Let's see how Aycock does on his first attempt. Here he goes, a little lob off the ground as he's going underneath the legs. What a slam there from Aycock. Let's see that one more time. Puts it up, it goes off the ground, he goes underneath. Was that one or both legs? I couldn't even tell, he did it so fast. Oh, did he go underneath any legs? Nope. Whoops. He just kind of tucks his knees in. I thought he went underneath the legs. That is a lot less impressive if I do say so myself, but he comes out with a 47. Here comes the big man from New Orleans playing for the Pandas. Let's see how he does on his first attempt. He's going to go up, and he is going underneath the leg as he throws it down with the left hand and then gives him a flex. As he goes, ooh, 360 between the leg, not bad at all, Midas. Let's see what the judges give him. They're going to say 45, so that does still put Aycock in the lead. Here comes Parker Puff, the point guard from Boston. He's got the height disadvantage, which also is kind of what the judges like, because I think he did the exact same thing as Aycock, as maybe that dunk's a Boston specialty or something. So yep, doesn't go between any legs, but still does a nice job throwing it down. As we see that he also gets a 47, so the judges do not discriminate. Now here comes my pick to win it all, Wade Cage, number 15 from Denver. So let's see what he has in store for us. Oh boy, Wade Cage, that'll get the crowd off their feet. As he goes up, I don't even know what he did. He like touched it with both hands and then slammed it with his right. I've never seen it done quite like that, and as it looks like 2K can't quite handle it. As he gets a 45 as well, so 2 45s and 2 47s through one round. Let's see what Aycock has in store for us this time. He's going with another lob as he jumps it up again and windmills it down. Not anything too terribly impressive, but I mean obviously it's impressive, but not maybe for the dunk contest. He brought it all the way waited till he was at the rim to bring it down. Not a bad slam. Let's see what he will get out of his score. Dennis Aycock gets yet another 47. As Khan has a little bit of work to make up if he wants to get back in this thing. He gets another 45, he'll be 4 behind whoa, an old windmill switcheroo, huh? Let's see how that looks. He goes left, down, and then right. Not too bad of a dunk there from Khan as he spreads the leg like Jordan. So let's see what that'll give him. He gets a 40. So he is really in some trouble now, and we'll have to hope that Aycock gets a pretty bad score in this last round, if he even makes it to I don't even know how many guys go to the last round. One way or another, Khan is in some trouble. Back to Parker Puff. He's going to start at the top of the key, throw a lob, as he's going to throw yet another windmill, as he almost looks like he almost tripped over that ball underneath the goal. Maybe we could get a ball boy to get one of those. We know how much they like to get in the way, as he throws this one down. As we will see what score he got. He ends up with a 39, the lowest on the night for Parker Puff. Back to Wade Cage now. He's going to throw the lob up, go up and get it, and ooh, come down, touch the knees, 360, not too bad, Wade Cage. A double pump, legs up, a 360 from Wade Cage. Let's see what kind of score that'll get him. He gets a 43, which puts Aycock right in the driver's seat. 4 ahead of Cage, 8 above of Khan and Puff. So he can pretty well seal it with a 40. I think a 46 would seal it, or at least that would get a tie. So a 46, and then he's gonna have to be tied for first, and a 47 would win it here for Acock, as he is gonna bring on a teammate to help him out. Let's see what he's got in store. Oh, I don't know how many points that's gonna get him. That might have left the door open. Grabbed it from his teammate and 360'd, but I don't know how many points that's going to get him as he gets a 40. So now the door is definitely wide open, as I don't think Midas Khan can do much. I think even if with a 50 he'd still be behind, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's just see what he has in store. He's going to throw it up. I know Vince Carter's it. What in the world? I didn't even know that was a dunk that you could do in 2K. So he's going to throw this up. Really got to take another look at this one. Grab it with the left, throw it down, catch it with the right, and then punch it one more time as he comes out. I don't know why that would be necessarily more impressive than just dunking maybe like a second ball. But all right, Midas Khan, let's see what he gets, as that's a 47 as well. So maybe Khan can get back in this thing, as we are now back to Parker Puff, who's going to need to work some magic of his own. So he's going to go up and get this one windmilled, as once again he almost tripped underneath the ball on the floor. Goes up, both hands, touches it, windmill left. Get the eagle sound effect, as he only comes up with a 37. I think that pretty well does it for Puff. As let's see if Wade Cage can do something spectacular and take the contest. Come on, Wade, we all believe in you. It's going to need something crazy, as that may do it. Who knows? Let's check the replay. He goes up underneath both legs, 360, and slammed in with the right hand. Let's see what kind of score they're going to give him. They say 47. So I'm terrible at quick maths, as you may know. Let's see who's won this thing. It is Wade Cage. Blake's 2 for 2 on predictions. In the All-Star festivities, Wade Cage gives 2 above Acock at 135 and wins the dunk contest. So let me know down below if you thought he should have won, if you think somebody got snubbed, and how your predictions did, as we will head into the All-Star game. So now that we are through these first 3 events, we are ready for the All-Star game, as there's another look at your starting lineups and your 2 captains, as let's get right into the action. So here we go. Achille Antonov and Hayden Oakley will jump, as I don't know why Jean Francis was not jumping. Apparently he's running the power forward, as he's got to be the tallest power forward in history. As let's see what Team Achille can do here on the opening possession. Boyd is going to get a screen from Achille. He's going at the rim. He goes up, and he is going to get fouled, but couldn't quite get the and one. How about the lob to Jean Francis from BJ Riley, as he throws it down for our first real highlight here in the All-Star game. How about the inside pass to Achille Antonov? BJ Riley is dropping some dimes so far, so he's found both of his big men for slams. DeAndre Johnson goes right around Wade Cage, and he puts in 2 for Team Ivan. Not a bad play there from DeAndre Johnson. Here's Ivan Heinsohn down the lane as he puts his head through the rim. A little showboating there in the All-Star game for the captain. As let me know in the comments who you guys are rooting for in this game. Are you Team Achille or are you Team Ivan? As here's Boyd in the mid-range as he gets 1 to fall and pushes this game back to tied. Boyd in the corner for 3. He knocks it down off the slick feed from Achille Antonov. Will Trust in the game now for Team Ivan, as he gets right to it and gets inside and scores among the Giants. As some subs in for both team now, we have Kevin Ball, Denzel Spears, Rob Duncan, DeJuan Jones, and Kenny Dimes in for Team Achille. And Owen Bradley, Akibano Shang, Will Trust, Midas Khan, and Alan Smith, that's his name, in there for Team Ivan. As here's Kevin Ball inside, couldn't get it to fall. Duncan the board, Dimes the 3, and he missed it. Kevin Ball nails a deep three off the screen from Jones, and he nailed that right in the face of a defender. How about Kevin Ball? Kenny Dimes is going to respond with a three of his own as he nails the three from the wing. Kevin Ball is going to strip Will Trust here as he's going into Quentin Pope, who punches it with both hands, and Team Achilles got a 3-point lead here to start the second quarter. Here's DeJuan Jones inside on little Will Trust as he gets one to fall, and the lead is now at 7 for Team Achilles. Here's Doug White on the inside. He's going to throw one down as that's Team Ivan's first bucket in a little while, and it comes in a big way off the one-handed jam from Big Doug White. Here's Brian Williams. How about that slick feed inside to Achille Anzanov, who throws down a huge jam with both hands as he's got his team up 11 now in the second quarter. Still an 11-point game. Not anymore. 13 now as Wade Cage, the dunk contest winner, showing exactly why he won as he goes underneath the leg and throws that one down. We are, oh my gosh, I was about to say we are well into the third quarter now as we see that it is down to now a 7-point game. How about that snatch block from Rob Duncan? That almost got me off my feet. I was mid-sentence when it happened, but my lord, that was a swat and a half as now Oakley gets his dunk. When it is just a 5-point game, as I'm in awe over that block from Rob Duncan. There's Alan Smith on the inside off the pick and roll with Will Trust, as Will Trust is the one that finds him on the inside, and he gets a nice and easy slam as it is down to just a 7-point Team Achilles lead. So there's Quentin Pope. Look at the turnaround jumper. Kobe-esque in the All-Star game for Quentin Pope. Quentin Pope on the break goes right around Will Trust, and he's got two more as he's looked very good here in the third quarter for Team Achilles. Look at John Francis get back and get the block, as there's part of the reason why his team is up 17 points as he sends that one out of bounds. What a block. Evan Stone knocks down a three to get the fourth quarter started here in the All-Star game, as his team's going to need a couple more of those. They trail by 12 now. Here's Brian Williams flying down the floor, and he's going to get sent out of bounds by DeAndre Johnson. A nice chase down there from DeAndre, as he's going to get a little bit of life into this Team Ivan team, or they are going to lose this game. Here's Evan Stone in the corner for three as he nails it on the break. And it's just a 12-point game now. Could Team Ivan come back? There's Wade Cage on a big-time offensive rebound, and he gets the and one to fall. As let's see if he can get this free throw to go and make it, get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. If he does, it is a 15-point game, and he will, as it is looking like Team Achilles will win the BSGL's first ever All-Star game. So how about that lob? DeAndre Johnson finds Hayden Oakley in traffic as John Francis sat flat-footed, not really knowing what to do, and watches Oakley dunk it right in front of him. As on the other end, M. Boyd is going to lob one up to Wade Cage as they respond with a lob of their own. There's DeAndre Johnson for three off the pass from Ivan, and it is down to an 11-point game. Team Ivan still could make a comeback, but it is definitely going to be difficult, as it's looking like Team Achilles is ISOing here for B.J. Raleigh, and that's exactly why, as he goes right around Owen Bradley and nailed the mid-range jumper, as it is now a 13-point game yet again. There's Owen Bradley nailing a three for Team Ivan. It is down to a 10-point game. Needing a bucket, they looked Bradley's direction, and he delivered. Here's Owen Bradley in the corner as he's going to nail another one off the feet from Hayden Oakley. It is down to just an 8-point game. Could Team Ivan come back? As Achille is going to take things into his own hands for his team, as he is going to bring the ball up. He made some moves and almost lost it. It ends up in the hands of M. Boyd, who goes to Wade Cage. Only a minute 12 to play here. So Team Ivan's got to make a move now, and that is not something you want to do, leaving B.J. Riley wide open, but he missed. And they allow Antonov to get the rebound, who puts it in. And it is back to a 10-point game with just a minute remaining. And this one is practically all but over, as there's Heinsohn going inside against Jean Francis, and he cannot get it to fall. Achille Antonov hits Owen Bradley in the face with a pass, and he's going to take that all the way the other way and dunk it with one hand, but grab the rim with two, as he has done quite well here in the fourth quarter for Team Ivan, but they are still going to lose this game by about 10 points is what it's looking like, as we just have 15 seconds left in regulation. A very nice all-star game, as what is DeAndre Johnson doing there, just shoving Jean Francis over, as that will do it for the BSGL's first ever all-star game. Team Achille beats Team Ivan 74-63, as that was quite the game and quite the inaugural all-star game, if I do say so myself. Quite the inaugural all-star weekend altogether, as we will head to the box scores and see who won our all-star game MVP, or at least I'll let you guys decide who you think won all-star game MVP. As here, looking at the box score, Team Ivan, Hayden Oakley led the way for them with 23 points, 14 rebounds. Pretty nice game from him. No turnovers either. DeAndre Johnson had 17, Owen Bradley 15, Evan Stone 12, Will Trust 10. Captain only had 6, as there's the stats for the rest of the team. For Team Achille, Achille Antonov led the way with 24 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, his usual self, pretty much playing-wise, as M. Boyd had 17 himself, Wade Cage had 17, Quentin Pope with 14, Jean Francis with 12 and 9, Kevin Ball with 10 points and 10 assists, Rob Duncan with 10 points and 10 rebounds, Riley with 8, 5, and 5, and then there is the rest of the stats to go along with those. Next time we will have these next 4 weeks of highlights. So almost all of March, we will have 22 days into March for next week. And then after that we will have these last 4 weeks of what is March and April. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more BSGL. I would highly appreciate it. Submit a prospect if you want to see your player in the league. And that's all I got for you guys. So thank you very much. I think we might have a player of the week. Player of the week for this week goes to James Long and Dwight Wallace, both who are not created players. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.